You talked about reconnecting, going back to Nigeria. Can you ever envisage a big UFC fight in Africa?
Definitely, 100%. Unfortunately, I'd love it to be in Nigeria, but the leadership is so fucked over there, and I know there will be so much corruption, so it wouldn't really be able to happen. But I think in Morocco is a nice spot that can happen. Maybe somewhere in South Africa or Morocco, but it will definitely happen, guaranteed.
How conscious in Nigeria are they of you? How big a star are you back there?
For me, like I said, it was a personal trip, and I told my dad I just want to sneak into the country and just go like a regular person. My dad said it can't happen, so they had all the security for me outside with AK-47s and Uzis and whatnot. And from the airport, people were recognizing me. All the Yahoo boys, all the police officers, they all looking at me like, Adesanya, oh my Adesanya, and I'm just surprised. I'm like, and they're telling me I started watching the UFC because of you. They watch Usman as well, and they stay up till 4 a.m. to watch the fights. So they're very patriotic. Like when I saw Pacquiao when I was there, I wasn't in the arena, but Maypac, I realized the Filipinos, they going strong, man, and they shut the whole country down when he fights. I want to be that guy that when I fight, Nigeria shuts down. All the crime rates drop, everything when I'm fighting.
Star power to have Jon Jones kind of tweeting at you the way he is and talking about you like that. Sometimes he doesn't even mention guys,
Not really, I don't think so, but it just shows you how much I'm under his skin, how much I get to him, that's it.
You definitely see that fight happen in the future, right?
I told you, 2021, Raiders Stadium, Las Vegas.
You spoke about Mayweather there. Do you look up to him in any kind of way? What he's done?
Man, he's a fucking money. I've been money team for a long time, and when he fought McGregor, I was going for McGregor because when I fought in boxing, my first fight, they made me lose. That's my only loss. And I rocked the guy in the first round, smoked him in the second round, and I coasted in the third round, and they gave it to him. And that's because a guy with no amateur record, no pro record in boxing, coming in and making one of their best boxers in Australia look shit, So when he fought Mayweather, I was like, I want McGregor to win because I can relate to that. So, yeah, I look at Mayweather, look when it was Pretty Boy Floyd, what he did, and look at him as Money May. He knew the formula. He created that that not everyone followed. Like Ali did that as well. Like a lot of people have done that for years, but he's done it the best.
Can you see yourself reinventing yourself like that, like Mayweather did, like Ali did? Do you feel like there'll be different eras of your career, so to speak?
That's a good question. Hold up. Reinventing myself. I've done that with dancing. It might happen with fighting, but just depends how long I'm around for. Depends how long. Like I said, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a great time. So it depends how long I'm around for, and definitely reinvention is good. And people don't like change; they'll complain about it. But I'll be like, fuck off. This is my time. I might become freestyle. That might be my new name in about 3 years. Freestyle.
Do you have a number? Like when you say I'm not here for a long time, do you have an age where you kind of have in your head, or is it a feeling you'll have?
It's a feeling. You'll know. You know the feeling, and I've seen a lot of guys in this game. We know some guys in this game that they're fighting at an age they should not be fighting at, even right now. And I'm like, you have to set yourself up right, I've bought I think I've got 19 properties now since I joined the UFC. Yeah, I told you, I'm buying Auckland like I'm Chinese. But it's just, you have to be the guy that I don't want to be fighting when I don't want to fight. Even when I was in China, I met some guys on this local circuit that were fighting. They didn't enjoy it. They wanted to be musicians or doing other things, but they're just fighting because it pays the bills and they get money for it. It's passion. If I'm not passionate about something, I'm not going to do it. So after this, I might have my own production company and get into esports or animation or voiceover acting, or I might trade, what's his name? Andy Serkis. I might come for his spot.
So avoiding the possibility of tarnishing your legacy, do you see it as that if you do go on, you were mentioning those guys before that probably fought for too long, do you see that they may have tarnished their legacy in a way?
Yeah. I don't want to say tarnished because I still try and remember them for what they did, the great times. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, so I don't look at their, I know, I'm like, yo, he wasn't who he's supposed to be, so I just kind of to those fights, but it's everyone's subjective. Some people might look at it and be like, oh, his legacy's tarnished, his record. I'm like, no. They were great fighters. Then, and I still think they're great fighters.
Is any part of you worried Rob might pull out this week, or are you just concentrating on yourself?
On the way here on the bus, one of my friends pranked me. I'll show you hold up, Tony Angelo. I'm about to put you on the spot. And everyone just heard me on the bus go, no, fuck no! And everyone looked and I was like, oh, this is what he said. Oh, where is he? So I get so many DMs, I have to scroll. Okay, here we go. He goes, where is he? Where does he go? Bro, I just heard Robert Whittaker is pulling out. And I was like, fuck, stop. I just yelled and I go, stop lying, you're joking. He goes, got him. I was like, oh, fuck all this shit. So, yeah, I'm 95% sure he's gonna show up to the fight. 95% sure because we knew what happened last time.
So, Matt Jones.
Honestly, I think even if he broke his ankle, he'll hobble to that. He doesn't want to let people down. The pressure's on him. He doesn't want to let people down. He doesn't want to lose this fight. So I know the pressure's way on him. So even if he broke his ankle, he'll strap that shit up and he'll hobble to the ring or to the cage, and he'll make sure it happens. He'll try. He's a warrior.
It's a big fight for him in that sense too, right? Because you're bringing so much hype here. You know, he gains so much from this if he does win, right? Like that, it's an incredibly valuable fight for him.
Yeah, definitely. He can try and come up off my name, but I'm making sure that's not happening.
You have a stay woke. What's
broke? Stay woke, stay broke. That's
is it struggling? Are you struggling?
Engage, fight where you know the vibe. We out here. Oh, mwah. It's real diamonds, by the way.
You don't seem too broke anymore. That's my point. Is it hard to stay woke?
I stay broke. That's the thing. It's a mentality. You stay broke. Don't ask me for money. I don't have shit. All my money is in investments. I have nothing. I have like $5 on me right now. You don't want a sandwich? Nah, but yeah, it's a mentality because a lot of people. It's fucking weird, man. Like when I was working at my old job, I'd go to like Foot Locker and I'd be like, man, when I get some paper, I'm gonna get that. Fuck, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. And then like I went to Culture Kings and they gave me like, you know, a few grand to spend, and I'm just like, I guess I'll get that. It's like you have all this money now, and then they don't want to give it to you for free, you know. And it's just, it's for me, it's a mentality. I fight like I'm broke because there's a quote. It's hard to get up in the morning when you sleep in silk sheets, you know. And for me, yeah, it is. But you know, I make myself get up. That's the challenge. That's the first fight of the day is getting up. Because back in the day when I was younger, sometimes even when I wasn't in silk sheets, I just snooze. And I won't show up to training and I'll get in trouble. But now it's not me. I make myself get up. I'm always fighting every fucking day.
It took a while for.
It's two, brother.
My man, you know the vibes.
That's
my man
two,
knows the
brother.
vibes.
State of mind, man.
Always.
It took a while for the UFC to announce the card was going to be here in Australia. How important was it? It was this part of the world.
I think it's really important because it shows the growth of the sport in this part of the world. You look at us in 2015, they stacked it with overseas talent. Now at least over half the card is fucking people from this region of the world. And it just shows you, man, like we're coming up. Even Dana White's talking about New Zealand, apparently because of my coach, because of the work he's been putting in. And they're starting to look, because look, we were on top for so long. Remember K1? Mark Hunt, Doug Viney, Ray Sefo, Jordan Ty, Jason Vimore, and the list goes on. We were dominating in combat sports for so long, and then eventually we kind of got slept on because we're just in a little corner of the world. But we're making noise right now, and yeah, we're making it happen.
How does Brazil ensure that it stays that way and it doesn't slip off again? Like, so in another 5 years, there's a new breed of fighters and heaps more guys are coming through on the back of what you and the other boys at City Kickboxing have done.
I think it's putting the energy, putting the investments, and just realizing there's fucking way more than rugby and cricket. Honestly, because even like there's the old CEO of Sky Sports who I think he stepped down or whatever, but like when I was fighting Silva, it was me, Kai, and Shane. There was no coverage on Sky TV. Are you fucking stupid? That's the national like satellite, you know, network or whatever, and there's no coverage of it. So now they got a new CEO who's actually like, luckily he stepped down before this, like just before, maybe about 8 weeks ago or something. So they kind of made a big push, and now they're putting us everywhere on everything. And that's good for the sport. That's what ensures the growth of the sport in this part of the world.
Make the young kids want to strive for a black belt rather than a black jersey.
Exactly. Because everyone else is going for that. That's played out. And also, like, some people don't like team sports. I've never been one to rely on other people. No offense to it. I just sucked at them. You know, no one ever passed me the ball because I was unathletic as fuck. But now it's just, yeah, I think there's a better way. But I'm saying it's the Brazilians, the Japanese, the Americans, like, it always, like, the best like region in the world, it always changes. I'm telling you, man, the continent of Africa, when that happens, everyone has to take a step back. Everyone has to take a step back because it's going to be game over.
This is the last question. One last
Cool.
question, anyone?
Cool, easy, no worries.
Done?
Done?
We're gonna do square
Oh no,
ups.
you want to
Izzy,
Last
Rob's
question.
saying that he's got an advantage of you everywhere the fight may go. What's your reaction to that?
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
No worries.